Guys, is YouTube even real in the end of the day? I don't know. I don't know if it is. I'm very, very skeptical from making videos, or what is the point of YouTube? Welcome back, guys. It's Mr. Pants, and welcome to yet another video. To this one video, I want to talk about the state of this platform. We are into this platform, and to be honest, I don't really know what's going on. There's so many people, they're saying so many stuff about YouTube or what you should do to get good with YouTube, what you should do to be viral or to do things so and to make a business out of it, to hustle the way into your life. But to be honest, I have no idea what you should do. But before this, I start to understand a little bit how YouTube works. All right. And today, I want to discuss not only this, which in the end of the video, which is gonna be it's not gonna be so big, but in the end of the video, you're going to know why. What is this? What I believe at least that YouTube wants to do, all right, and how to conquer YouTube in the end of the day. And at the other time, in the mid of this video, I'm going to discuss something even worse and even bigger than this. In fact, in the end, you will see like, I don't really care what's going on or why should I conquer YouTube because this is going to be bigger. So let's focus now. Give me your eyes here and let's talk. So, at first, let's analyze what's going on YouTube. Back in the day, it started to be this platform that you can express your videos. The place that it was so raw, so authentic, so beautiful, so amazing, so ecstatic, and everyone could do whatever they wanted to. And it wasn't about getting rewarded with views. It was just expressing yourself and share it to a few people and to have a laugh. Now, of course, YouTube became a business. Very few people they doing this, by the way, but there are people who are doing it, but you do not know them. Maybe you remember when you were a kid, but at least in my style, TV was the main center focus into everyone's life. What there's going to be the news, some reality shows, some other series that they were going on. And the case it was that everyone was talking about them. And especially some shows which they were so disgusting, so filthy, very low IQ shows, as they would say. But these shows, they had the catalyst to make something incredible. They had the catalyst to capture so much attention, and they had the power to shift someone's identity. It had the power to engage with people and to make them believe that that was the case. Like, this is the path to take if you want to make something in your life. They were slightly educational, but very trashy. Now, I mean, about nowadays, something like Love Island, something like Survivor, if it exists in your country. These kind of reality shows, which they are fucking trash. And not only that, but people inside them, they're trying to prove that they are bear and they fight together. You see this intriga, as in some language they would say, this kind of fight, malevolent fight between people. And where all this goes, like how we are hooked to this negative thing and how do we love it or we say that we hate it. I never watch this, I never watch this bullshit, no, 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 I never do this. But in the end of the day, you do you know want to know why you watch this, why you actually taking your time to watch this kind of content? Because it's trashy, but it's real. And now this kind of thing is turned into YouTube. I caught myself, like back in the day. I was in my parents' house and they were watching TV. They don't watch YouTube, of course. And they were watching the news. They were watching some outlets which they have drama, but it's for more older people. I'm like, what? What are you watching? And what is this trash? that you're watching, this kind of childish. And then I'm starting to think to myself, as if I'm watching any different. I'm watching drama videos a lot. I'm watching videos, political videos in fighting. I'm watching all sorts of things which they have drama inside. And I'm saying, wait a minute. I'm watching exactly the same thing, but from the different lens of someone else, from a different means, which is okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're right. Now, YouTube is okay, but TV is no. It's exactly the same thing. And we all want drama. You see, the content which is good or interesting or informative or knowledgeable doesn't have so many views. It needs to have a form of drama and a form of hooks to get you in order for you to understand what's going on and to make you intrigued. So that's why we are into the situation we are. That's why. That's why we have channels such as back in the day used to be Drama Alert. Literally, that was the name, which had tons of views. Now have different. Now have YouTube Shorts is even worse. We do not have a specific channel. By the way, they are shorts that they teaching us things, and most of the time they're not only drama. They're just so you don't need to do anything with shorts. It's just you don't need anything. You just stay there and you watch, and then you scroll, and you're learning stuff. Like this is the best thing that you're learning quick, fast. You're efficient. This is what you the subconscious thinks, and a lot of these kind of things, a lot of these kind of content that we watch. Now we watch back in the day Jubilee videos. I don't know if they're really a big thing now. All these commentary YouTubers that they're going to see someone else what they said in the politics, in geopolitics, in major YouTube drama, whatever. They're just creating a better form of drama, and you're hooked with this because it's young people, youth. You understand the lingo in something which you're really interested in. So of course, if you want to make a good career in YouTube, one way to take is to create drama. But you know what's the case and what frustrates me with a lot of people? They think that the problem is the creators, that the creators are the problem. That, oh, look at this guy, for example. I'm gonna name drop one, which I'm just having in the back of my mind. Hassan, for example, Hassan Biker. He's Turkish, American, whatever, and he's make politics videos specifically about the left leaning side. I don't care about left or right, to be honest, but what I see is that he tries to provoke people. And a lot of the people who disagree with Hassan, and it's very easy to disagree with Hassan, they're saying that he's the problem. Are they? Are they the problem? I don't believe so. I believe that you and me are the problem. Because we give space and we give views to these guys. We give views to people like them. We give the ability to make more videos and to congratulate them for making these kind of videos. Because if nobody was watching the videos, he wouldn't make the videos. And I don't really believe in the algorithm so much. Algorithm. If your videos are interested and you put a lot of time and a lot of effort, for me, I'm not putting so much effort to be honest, you're going to get rewarded. And if you have some specialists who know what they're doing, I have none. I just have me and my ideas, which my ideas are correct. But that is the case. You and me, we are the problem. We give these people the platform. So instead of going against them, go against you and question yourself, what are you watching, my friend? Now, this content is not as terrible as Hassan, okay? But it's more boring, okay? So I have two ways how to make this bear. or to make it more interesting for you, infotainment, or I'm going drama. And there is a third option, I cannot erase this, which is both. Now, should I do this? I will take my decision. Of course, you have a free will and go ahead and use your free will. But the case is, now that you know the problem, you are slightly starting to understand what is the way how to get into YouTube. And the easiest way is to call out something, to call out completely. Call out a person, call out an event that's happening, or call out a passive thing. Now, a person could be Hassan Parker. A situation could be, let's say for example, the war, US Iran. And a passive situation, something which exists and it's a rule and creates a problem, is, let's say for example, why are you shocked at communicating with other people? These are the three things which they will actually help you get some attention and get some people in. At least this is what I know. But that's not only for YouTube, this is about in life in general. And unfortunately or not, we humans were designed to build in such ways, in ways that we need to discuss and we need to get attention if we want to be heard of in the end of the day. So if you want to be taken to be paid attention by other people, do these things. They're very, very subtle, but very important. Now, I have a lot of ideas what I'm going to do with this channel. I'm going to leave it right now as it is. I've tried to move with newsletters and all this kind of stuff, but I will see. I have a lot of ideas in my mind. So let me know what is the best thing. I have a lot of content, but I don't want to upload it on YouTube. It's way more specific, way better, mathematically oriented, amazing content, beautiful content, which it doesn't exist. And I don't want to exist here so much. There will be some parts, but I don't want it to exist. Maybe I could create a Patreon, maybe newsletter, we'll see. But so far I haven't understood what I want to do. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I will watch you in the next video, but until then, have in your mind, you are the master of the reality. God gave you this ability to be the master of your reality. But in order for you to be the master of your reality, your actions have consequences, and you're going to explain for your actions. And that's how you're creating a better society. It's very easy. Ciao, my friend.